Yep, and we are getting close to the start of the game. It looks like we have junior Cadence Ball, freshman Ayana Robertson, sophomore Al, and senior Sayla Ray will be in the starting lineup. Are we doing national anthem, Scott?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm kind of confused. I think it's going to be the national anthem. Hold on, just bear with us for just a second. We'll see if they're doing the starting lineups or the national anthem. I think they're doing Acacia. Yep, we're just going with the starters. So Braylon Hinman Mitchell, Sayla Ray, Alex Stoneberger, Ayana Robertson, and Cadence Ball will be the starters for the Lady Vikes. Amelia Carnahan, Madison Bevins, Aubrey Boss, Landry O'Brien. And I don't have the number for the fifth one yet, but I'll get it as soon as. But these Lady Grizzlies are heavily senior led. We got the Boss twins. We got Landry O'Brien. And let's see who the fifth starter for the Lebec Grizzlies is. As they're announcing Sayla Ray right now. And the fifth starter for the Lady Grizzlies is Amory Baker. She's a junior, 5'8" junior.
And Tony, one thing we haven't mentioned yet, as far as keys to tonight's game, Lady Vikes need to have a good start.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to jump out 10-0, but you don't want to fall behind 10-0 because all of a sudden, that can snowball in a heartbeat.
That Fort Scott game, I think we go down 14-0 to start.
I think so. Yeah.
When you drop down 14-0, it's pretty tough to get going. So we are a few seconds from the start of this game. Lady Vikes in their traveling blue. Lady Grizzlies in their home white. Like we'll have Ayana Robertson and Aubrey Boss jumping. And Boss gets it, but the Lady Vikes get the ball. And here comes Braylon Hinman Mitchell quickly the other way, throws it away. And here comes Carnahan. Quickly back the other way for the Grizzlies. Carnahan with it up top to O'Brien. O'Brien wants a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Sayla Ray. Sayla quickly the other way. Here's Stoneberger with it. She loses it. Two turnovers on two possessions for Lady Vikes so far. O'Brien quickly the other way, and she scores it. Landry O'Brien gets the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Lady Grizzlies in the first half a minute. Sayla Ray back to Hinman Mitchell. Now Robertson. Robertson trying to get it back to Sayla Ray. She should have just shot that, Scott.
A pretty nice job handling the press that time by
Mitchell.
the Lady Vikes.
Sayla needs to just shoot that. She had a shot there. She could just stepped into that one. And they're going to have to shoot at some point. Down to 4 seconds. 2, 1. Going to have to shoot it. Got a shot clock violation. Just a little out of sorts there. They got it down to Robertson, and she scored it, but it was after the buzzer went off. Carnahan bringing up forward. Now Stoneberger with the steal, and Boss fouls her.
Nice anticipation by Stoneberger.
And now Hinman Mitchell to inbounds, gets it into Ray, back to Hinman Mitchell. Now the trap, clear across though, breaking the press well, but now another turnover. Here comes Bevins. She gets it quickly ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien, missed shot, and now rebounded by Cadence Ball. And now Hinman Mitchell quickly up the floor. Now Stoneberger has it. Back out to Mitchell. Stoneberger. 6:15 to play, first quarter. Lady Vikes trail by 2, 2-0. Lady Grizzlies up. Now Robertson. Should have just took it to the rim. Now Cadence Ball for a 3. Off the mark, no good. I thought it was going to be an offensive rebound, but it ended up going out of bounds. 5:55 to play, first quarter. 2-0 Lady Grizzlies. I like the ball movement by the Lady Vikes.
The good news is, Tony, the Lady Vikes don't seem overwhelmed.
Not yet. Carnahan gets it ahead to O'Brien. O'Brien back up top to Davis. Now missed shot, air ball, and it's out of bounds off the Lady Grizzlies. The Lady Vikes holding their own so far in the early going here. 5:41 to play.
They've passed up some open shots so far.
Now Stoneberger nearly traveled, gets it across to Sayla Ray. Now they're going to call timeout. Vikings full timeout. Let's take 30 seconds with them. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe, Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio passing us through, and Lady Grizzlies up 2-0. 5:35 to play, first quarter. So here in the early going, Lady Vikes has some turnovers, but have moved the ball pretty well.
4 turnovers, only 1 shot attempt. And we mentioned before the break, they've given passed up some easy looks.
Yeah, I think they just need to take those looks. I think if we have an opening, you got to shoot it. Robertson gets in the paint, goes up, no good. That was a good look, though. Now good offensive rebound by Sayla Ray. Now Hinman Mitchell wants to go. And she gets fouled and missed the shot, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. So nice move there by Braylon to get free to go to the basket. First free throw from Braylon is up and good. 2-1, Lady Grizzlies lead. Braylon Hinman Mitchell can tie it with this free throw. 5:12 to play, first quarter. Free throw's good. 2-2. Landry O'Brien bringing it up the court for the Lady Grizzlies.
Boy, she's quick, Tony.
And she lost it. Here comes Stoneberger. Stoneberger nearly got it stolen by O'Brien. O'Brien's going to get called for a foul, I believe. Lady Vikes are catching a couple breaks here. That's O'Brien's first. Stoneberger with it. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 2-2. Braylon inbounds it to Stoneberger. Gets it to Sayla Ray. Sayla down low to Robertson. Ayana underneath, scores it. Nice ball movement there. Lady Vikes with a 4-2 lead. 4:39 to play first quarter. O'Brien gives it up to Carnahan. Gets it to Baker, kicks it out. Now Carnahan in the corner for a three. No good, but an offensive rebound. And the Lady Grizzlies, Bevins puts it back up and in. Madison Bevins gets her first basket. 4-4 tie. Ayana Robertson kicks it out to Stoneberg. Now Sayla Ray goes to the basket, missed it. Rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here comes O'Brien quickly the other way. Now she throws it away. I think O'Brien's just kind of going a little too quick.
It almost seems like
I think if she would settle down, I think, because she's had 2 turnovers here that really shouldn't have happened. And Cadence ball quickly up the floor to Stoneberger. Stoneberger tries to go to the back. It was blocked. Now, Hinman Mitchell with the steal. Braylon going the other way, goes in and scores it. Lady Vikes back in the lead, 6-4. 3:38 to play, first quarter. Landry O'Brien up top. Gets it to Bevins. Now down low to Baker. She throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Cadence Ball. Here comes Braylon Hinman Mitchell. Braylon looks a little gimpy. I don't know. Yeah, she needs a break.
All in all, though, Tony, Lady Vikes holding their own early.
Couple
turnovers about even. They're holding their own on the glass. So.
Yeah, Bevins with it on the wing. She drives, puts it up, no good. Nobody wanted to get the rebound. Kinsley Boss, or out, my fault, Aubrey Boss with the rebound. Now down low to Bevins, and it's good. 6-6 as Madison Bevins gets her 4th point. Now Sayla Ray with it. And she nearly throws it away. Here comes Hinman Mitchell. Back to Stoneberger. Hinman Mitchell wants to drive. They're going to call for a travel. I didn't see that. So Lady Vikes with another turnover. But we have a tie score, 6-6, 2:37 to play first quarter. Here comes Landry O'Brien. Now Carnahan for a three, and it's good. Amelia Carnahan with her first basket. 9-6 Grizzlies. 2:20 to play. Robertson was wanting to go baseline there, and she just lost the handle. Another Viking turnover. Michaela Farrow-Getman checks in for Lady Vikes. Anna Cantrell into the game for Lady Grizzlies. And O'Brien gets down low to Cantrell. Now Carnahan with it. And in and out, no good on the shot. And Farrow-Getman with the rebound. Now here comes the Lady Vikes. Sayla Ray with it. Gets it to Cadence Ball. Now she throws it away. Calissa Kelly checked in for Lady Vikes on the last dead ball possession. Another Lady Vikes turnover. I think if the Lady Vikes would just settle down just a little bit. I mean, some of those turnovers are just kind of unforced. Boss with it, gets it to Cantrell. Now O'Brien. She's going to try to drive baseline.
She stepped out.
And missed shot. And Lady Vikes with the rebound. Farrow-Getman gets it to Cadence Ball. Now she wants to go. She gets it across half court. Spin move. Now Hinman Mitchell with it. Gets it to Robertson. All the way across to Farrow-Getman. Back to Hinman Mitchell. I'm not sure if she's shuffling her feet, but that's a second call on Braylon that I don't know.
Yeah,
it didn't seem that obvious to me.
Turnovers a couple of minutes ago were even at 4 apiece. Now it's 9-4. Lady Vikes racked up an additional 5 turnovers in just the last couple of minutes.
1:05 to play and counting. First quarter, Cantrell. And underneath O'Brien. And Landry O'Brien with her second basket. So here's Farrell Getman. And gets it to Hinman Mitchell, luckily. Thought it was going to be another throwaway. Calissa Kelly with it. Kicks it back out. Cadence Ball for a 3. In and out. Looked good, but just didn't go down. Now O'Brien kicks it way ahead to Keeley Good. And now O'Brien gets it to Cantrell for a 3. It's an air ball. She's out of bounds. Wow, they called a foul on Cadence Ball there. Sayla Ray checks back in. Down to 21 seconds. Lady Vikes get a steal. Here comes Sayla Ray. She wants to go all the way, and she's blocked. They're going to call a foul on Anna Cantrell. 11-6 Grizzlies. 15 seconds left to go first quarter. Sayla Ray going to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Sayla, one more free throw on its way, and it's off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Robertson. Put back is good. Ayana Robertson with 4 points now. 11-9. Lady Vikes only trail by 2. Down to 2 seconds. Now Carnahan for a 3, no good. So Lady Vikes trail 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Welcome back to Harrison Gymnasium at Labette County High School. Tony Fuentes and Scott Marlowe, along with Karen Hardesty, back at the KLKC studio, patching us through. And we are in a close game here, 11-9. Lady Grizzlies with a 2-point lead on the Lady Vikings.
Good first 8 minutes for the Lady Vikes. They played very well.
They had a lot of turnovers, but overall, I felt like they handled the ball, bringing it up the court. Most of their errors were unforced errors.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, it was basically just bad passes on our part. And I feel like if instead of taking those extra passes, just when you're open, take a shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because of the turnovers, LC had 15 shot attempts, Lady Vikes 8.
Yeah.
So that makes it tough, but Lady Vikes hanging tough right now.
I think they're trying to get it down low to Robertson quite a bit.
Yep, I agree.
I think at some point might just have to settle for some of those outside threes. Because Sayla had a couple that I know she passed on that she could have had. So now here we are underway, second quarter. O'Brien gets it to Bevins. Off the mark, no good. That's got to be a foul over the back on Landry O'Brien, and they didn't call it, Scott.
I was more than a little surprised that the whistle didn't blow on that. Lady Vikes will get it on the alternating possession, but yeah, I thought that was a foul.
100%. So they end up calling a jump ball, and now Cadence Ball bringing it up the court. And now a steal. They're going to call back court. Lady Vikes caught a break
Caught
there.
a break.
Yeah, Vollmer's not happy with that call. That was close, Scott. I don't know if I'd have called that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they had possession long enough to do the over and back, but we'll take it.
Yeah, they probably could have called a foul on Labette County there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the ref could probably say, hey, would you rather me call the foul on your player? So now Lady Vikes with the possession again. Heidi Schultz in the game for the first time. Cadence Ball, spin move. And now Robertson with it up top. And she loses it. I think they're going to get a foul on Hinman Mitchell.
Looked to me like she had a path to the basket, Tony. She came off that high screen. She could have just gone all the way.
I don't think she looked left at all. If she would have looked left, she could have went in for a layup. I think she was looking to pass the entire way. Now Bevins with it on the wing. Kicks it over Carnahan for a three. No good. And rebound, though, goes to Aubrey Boss. Now another three that's an air ball. Now O'Brien has it. Throws it up in the paint. And now rebound under the basket. So Avery Baker is fouled, and she will go to the line.
Lady Vikes did a nice job on the glass in the first quarter, but, man, they just gave up 3 offensive rebounds on that possession.
So Amory Baker at the line, missed the first one. 11-9 Grizzlies with a 2-point lead. Second free throw is good. 12-9 Lady Grizzlies. Hinman Mitchell just walked. They didn't see it.
It was close.
Now wide open. It was Heidi Schultz. She couldn't handle it. Now Cadence Ball. Spin move. Kicks it all the way across. Heidi Schultz for a three. No good. 12-9. Lady Grizzlies with the possession. 6:41 to play second quarter. Cantrell checks in along with Davis. For the Grizzlies. The Lady Grizzlies, Aubrey Boss gets it to Landry O'Brien, baseline, gets it to Cantrell. Underneath to Davis, no good. Robertson comes out there with it. Man, there's a lot of contact, no call. Here comes Sayla Ray. 6:14 and counting. Cadence Ball's just got to shoot that. At some point, we got to take some shots. Now Heidi Schultz in the lane is fouled. So Heidi Schultz will go to the line.
She's just fearless, Tony.
Yeah, she's not afraid to go to the basket.
One of the smallest girls on the court, and she'll go in amongst the trees, and more often than not, she gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, she was our leading scorer Tuesday night.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good from Schultz. 12-9, Lady Vikes trail by 3. 6:03 to play second quarter. Heidi Schultz at the line for one more free throw here. It's up and no good. And I think it's out of bounds off Labette County. The Lady Vikes get a break there as Labette County couldn't secure the rebound off the missed free throw. So Hinman Mitchell to inbounds. She needs help. Gets it in the ball. Ball wants a three. No good, but rebounded by Sayla Ray. I thought she was fouled. No call. And now fight for the ball. Cantrell comes up with it for the Grizzlies. Now still Sayla Ray going the other way. Now another tie up. Sayla Ray comes up laughing. I think they're going to call a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul on Sayla Ray. Yeah, what can you do? 12-9. Labette County with the ball. 5:44 to play second quarter. O'Brien for a three. No good. Sayla Ray rebound. Now that's another foul that's not called. Here comes O'Brien. And they're going to say it is Labette County ball. So 12-9, 5:32. Pretty sloppy here. in the last couple of minutes. O'Brien with it. Gets the boss. Now Cantrell. Now stolen. Now Robertson wants to take it. Spin move by Robertson. Gets it up to Cadence Ball. Back to Cadence. Hinman Mitchell all the way to Sayla Ray. Sayla gets it down low to Ayana Robertson. Missed shot. And rebound goes to Hinman Mitchell. Missed shot. And they're going to say it stays with the Lady Vikes. Couple offensive rebounds by Lady Vikes here. Man, Scott, they are scrapping around.
Yeah, they're fighting really hard.
And staying in this game even with all the turnovers we've had. If we can get a bucket here, we could get within one or tied if we can hit a three. Sayla Ray with it. Shot clock's down to 7. Gotta shoot, gotta shoot. Lady Vikes get a shot clock violation again. They gotta just shoot the ball. Terry Draper checked in for the Lady Vikes on that last dead ball. So now O'Brien gets it down low. Now Carnahan. Double team by the Lady Vikes on O'Brien. Here's Carnahan for a 3, and it's good. Amelia Carnahan for her second three-pointer of the night. Gets their biggest lead, 15-9. Ayana Robertson, missed shot. Lady Vikes fighting for it, but Landry O'Brien coming out the other side. And should have been a travel, no call. And now a steal. And they're going to say Lady Vikes get the possession. Yeah, the Lady Vikes are fighting hard, but they look really tired.
They're getting fatigued, yep.
So Terry Draper now bringing it up the court, knocked out of bounds by Boss. 3:55 to play, second quarter. 15-9, Lady Grizzlies with a 6-point advantage.
Yeah, just a couple of good possessions here, Tony, is all they need. You know, get a score, and then a stop at another score, and
the defense has been pretty good.
Yes, it has.
Robertson. Stoneberger now in the corner. Draper is going to drive and miss the layup. And here comes O'Brien. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Terry Draper.
Yeah, Draper just a sophomore, Tony. She's going to play a lot of good minutes at the varsity level.
Yes, she is.
Over the next few years.
Carnahan. O'Brien for a 3. And she knocks it down. So Carnahan, O'Brien's been a little bit quiet, but she knocks down a 3 there. And the Lady Vikes having a little trouble getting it up the court. Now Robertson. And it's knocked out of bounds. 3:15 to play, second quarter. Lady Vikes trail 18-9.
Yeah, they need a basket right here, Tony.
Well, Lady Vikes had it at 11-9. Now underneath the basket. And Lady Vikes had a couple opportunities there. Now Stoneberger scores it on the second rebound there. Lady Vikes get their first bucket of the second quarter at the 3-minute mark. Carnahan gets it to Bevins. All the way across. O'Brien for another 3. No good. Rebound, Heidi Schultz. Now Robertson ahead to Stoneberger. Alex Stoneberger pulls it back out. Now Schultz with it. Now Draper. Now Draper is fouled by O'Brien. That's her second. She should have 3 or 4 right now.
Yeah, she's gotten by with a couple. You're right. So. She's headed to the bench. We may not see her the rest of the half, I'm guessing.
18-11. Lady Vikes trail by 7. Cadence Ball, Sayla Ray, Braylon Hinman-Mitchell, Ayana Robertson, and Alex Stoneberger on the floor. Cadence Ball with it up top. Now a three-point attempt, no good from Hinman-Mitchell. Now Hinman-Mitchell's got to be careful. Getting pretty handsy out there. Carnahan bringing it up the court, throws it underneath, and a missed shot by Bevins, but she is fouled. So Madison Bevins will go to the line. 18-11, Lady Grizzlies with a 7-point advantage. First free throw from Bevins is good. She'll have one more free throw coming. 2:13 to play before the halftime. 8-point advantage, make that, nope, still 8 points. Robertson with the rebound. Now Sayla Ray loses it. Here comes Boss. Kicks it back. All the way across to Boss. Now Carnahan, long three, no good, but an offensive rebound by Aubrey Boss. Now Bevins for a three, no good. Robertson over the top with the rebound. But the possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Grizzlies. We got a 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout on the floor as Coach Wes Kroll in his first year as a Lady Vikings head coach, trying to give some guidance out there. The last minute 50 before halftime here. Yeah, he's got to be pretty proud of the way they've handled everything tonight.
Yeah, the Lady Vikes are doing great on the defensive end. And on the offensive end, Tony, 13 turnovers here in the first half. And, you know, that's why they only have 11 points. And,
exactly.
and they have struggled to score this year, and turnovers have been the main reason why. And you've mentioned this several times already this season. One of the reasons they have so many turnovers, maybe almost too much passing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I understand ball movement and everything, but when you're struggling with turnovers, sometimes you just got to take the first open look.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get to the end result.
Yep.
Which, I mean, once things start clicking, it might happen. You know, you pass enough, you're going to get some open looks and get those down low open baskets, but it's going to take time. Bevins now from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Sayla Ray. And now she gets it up the floor. And now she's going to bring it back out. Gets it to Cadence Ball. So Hinman-Mitchell now with a minute and a half to play before halftime. And Sayla Ray for a three, no good. Fight for the rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Vikes. So Aubrey Boss will inbounds for the Lady Grizzlies. Amelia Carnahan to bring it up the court. And now turnover. Here comes Sayla Ray. Sayla wants to go all the way, and nice shot, but just barely missed, and she is fouled, so she will go to the line.
Did a nice job there. The defense gave her the left side of the floor, and so she tried to go up with the left hand. Didn't convert, but rewarded with 2 free throws.
Yeah. Sayla now is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. She misses the first one here.
Yeah, just 3 out of 7 for the team in the first half.
Yep, she's going to have one more free throw coming. 19-11, Lady Grizzlies with an 8-point advantage. Second free throw is good. So Sayla's 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. We need to get her scoring in other ways besides free throw line. I mean, she's too good of an outside shooter, but again, if you've listened to us all year, she didn't play last year. So there's a little rust there. And I think as the season progresses, we're hoping that will change and she'll get that outside shot going. Now Boss, missed shot. Going to be out of bounds off of Lebec County. The Vikings don't get the possession here, 19-12. Lady Vikes hanging in there. Terry Draper gets it back to Hinman Mitchell. Throws it all the way up. Cadence ball. Now she is trapped. And they're going to call another jump ball. Man. 51 seconds. I thought the arrow said Vikings.
It's Parsons' ball.
Yeah, for some reason they
Official just pointed the wrong way, I think.
So 51 seconds left to go in the first half. Lady Vikes trail 19-12. Stoneberger with it. Gets it back to Hinman Mitchell. Lady Vikes wanting to set up something here. Oh, they just nearly throw it away. Draper saves it. Or Stoneberger saves it to Draper.
5 seconds.
Lady Vikes got to attack here. Cadence ball going to the rack. Missed it. And it's going to go out of bounds. It hit the rim.
Yeah. Lady Vikes took it out underneath.
Yep, so Lady Vikes with the possession underneath. And throw it away. As Carnahan gets it to Cantrell, back to Carnahan. 20 seconds to go before the half. 19-12, Lady Vikes trail by 7. Now Cantrell throws it away. Lady Vikes got 7 seconds. Hinman Mitchell needs help. And no good. So Lady Vikes trail 19-12 at the half. Let's take a 2-minute break and we'll come back and break down the first half. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
defense, and hopefully some shots will fall.
Lady Grizzlies will get the possession to start this second half. Carnahan gets it into O'Brien, quickly to Bevins. Trying to get it down low, near still. Now Bevins with it on the wing, she traveled. So Lady Vikes denied the entry pass down low and kicked it back out, and she traveled. So one turnover for the Grizzlies already. Now here comes that press. Braylon just needs to dribble that. I'm not sure. That's a backcourt violation on the Lady Vikes. So Lady Vikes turn it right back over. 7:45 to play, third quarter, 19-12. Carnahan with it. Gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien kicks it down low to Baker, no good. And now blocked shot by Robertson, I believe. And now Lady Vikes trying to get it down the court. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession will go Lady Vikes. Already been a lot of jump balls. There's going to be a lot more, I'm sure. Sayla Ray going to the basket. Off the mark, no good. Rebound is tracked down by Stoneberger, though. Hinman Mitchell on the wing. Gets it to Stoneberger. Now back to Hinman Mitchell. Shot clock at 18. Sayla Ray with it. Looking for Robertson, and now it's a steal. Nope, Sayla Ray got it back. So now near steal.
5 seconds.
Shoot it. Cadence Ball with the shot, no good. Hinman Mitchell takes it back in and scores it. Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets the offensive rebound and put back. 19-14. 6:40 to play, third quarter. And another steal by Lady Vikes. Ayana Robertson trying to go coast to coast. Pulls up and scores it. Lady Vikes on a 4-0 run here to start the second half. Landry O'Brien now. And she is fouled by Sayla Ray, picks up the foul. That's Sayla's second foul. So Robertson now with 6 points. 19-16, Lady Vikes only trail by 3. O'Brien throws up in the middle and tries to force it. Now it's going to be a jump ball. Lady Vikes just got to just wrestle that ball out of there. They're just being, I don't know. I just don't get how they, because if you move your arms, then they're going to foul you. So jump ball goes possession of Grizzlies, and Aubrey Boss off the inbounds gets her first basket. 21-16, Lady Vikes trail by 5. They're going to call travel on Robertson. I seen it, but I was hoping he wouldn't call it. But he happened to be just looking straight at her.
I like the Lady Vikes aggressiveness, though. They're trying to get to the basket.
Yep, 6-minute mark. Aubrey Boss to Landry O'Brien. O'Brien just throws it up. It's going to be fouled. Sayla gets it. Sayla's like, I wasn't even around her. Look at Sayla. Sayla wasn't even on that side of the court.
Yeah, that can't be right.
No, definitely not right. Landry O'Brien knocks down the first free throw. Yeah, Sayla was clear on the other side of the court.
That's a big call.
Yeah. Knocks down both free throws. 9 points now for O'Brien. 23-16, back to a 7-point advantage. The Lady Vikes scored the first 4. Now Sayla for 3, no good. Robertson rebound and is fouled. Ayana Robertson will go to the line to shoot 2.
9 offensive rebounds for the Lady Vikes tonight.
Yeah, that's impressive. 23-16. Robertson at the line. First one's good. She's up to 7 points now. Now 6-point advantage for the Lady Grizzlies, 23-17. Robertson's second one, in and out, no good. Rebound to Boss. Now Cantrell all the way across to O'Brien. 5.5 to play, third quarter. Cantrell gets it to Boss. That's that on Sailor Ray, that's her fourth. Wow.
Yeah, that third foul on her that shouldn't have been is going to loom large the rest of this game. That's tough.
Yep. Yeah, she's definitely going to be on the bench probably the rest of this quarter. O'Brien with it all the way across. Now Carnahan in the lane, missed shot, and it's going to stay with the Lady Grizzlies. 23-17, Lady Vikes trail by 6. Knocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. Lady Vikes basketball there, Scott. I'm not sure how that happened, but
yeah, I'm not either.
We're so far away from the basket on that end, we really can't tell what happened. Now just a throwaway there. Now O'Brien, missed shot. Here come the Lady Vikes. Quickly up the floor, Stoneberger with it. What happened?
Maybe a shot clock issue. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a shot clock issue. They didn't reset. Yeah, it should not be at 18 seconds. So now Stoneberger to inbounds. This is into Cadence Ball. Now Stoneberger with it. 4:55, third quarter. And knocked out of bounds by O'Brien. O'Brien's begging her teammates to get in, intensify their defense. They're just kind of standing around, Scott. You notice that?
Yeah.
Normally a Lebec County defense is all over you. Cadence Ball gets it to Robertson. And Robertson throws it up and it's fouled by Aubrey Boss. Aubrey Boss is like, I don't even think I touched her, but Ayana Robertson will go to the line to shoot 2. If we can get to the free throw line and knock down some free throws, that's where I think we can make some ground. First one is no good. We have to make them. Freshman Robertson knocked down her first free throw just a couple of possessions ago. But she's missed the last 2 free throws. She's going to have another one right here. 23-17. Make it 18, that one counts. 23-18, Lady Vikes trail by 5. Lady Vikes have outscored the Lady Grizzlies 6-4 in this quarter, Scott.
And Tony, back in the pregame, we talked about keep it close going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And Lady Vikes are on pace to do that. They just have to, the
couple more possessions here.
Foul trouble on Sailor Ray is going to be an issue for sure. But, I always like watching how the younger players mature and develop. And just look how much more comfortable Robertson looks from the first game of the year to the 5th game of the year.
She's definitely
6th game of the year, rather.
She's definitely getting more reps and getting used to the game. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, from middle school ball to high school ball is such a difference. Now Terry Draper with the steal, and I think she's fouled. She fouled by Carnahan.
Lady Vikes trying to turn the tables there and apply a little pressure in the backcourt themselves, and it worked.
That's the 4th foul, so every foul from now on, Lady Vikes are going to shoot free throws. So that's a big foul there. Cadence Ball with it. Lady Vikes, if a bucket here would be huge. And a near, they said it was tipped. Hinman Mitchell thought it was a turnover. Now Hinman Mitchell goes in the lane, missed it. Gets the own rebound, missed shot. Oh, wow. Braylon really fouled her like way before that. But it took a long time for him to call a foul. 23-18. Both teams now will shoot free throws next foul. Now Carnahan with it. 4:14 and counting. Third quarter. 23-18. Lady Grizzlies lead by 5. Missed shot by O'Brien. Rebound goes to Cadence Ball. And they're going to call a foul. And Cadence Ball should shoot free throws here. If I remember right, Cadence has been pretty good from the free throw line this year. So
there's a chance, Tony, get it down to a one-possession game right here with a couple of free throws.
Lady Vikes fighting hard. 4:02 to play, third quarter. So now they're saying just take it out of bounds?
that was the fifth.
It
was already 4 fouls
unless they
missed, unless the scoreboard was wrong.
Yeah, the scoreboard must have been wrong. So here comes Hinman Mitchell. Gets ahead to Draper. Draper spin move, and it's stolen by O'Brien.
Too many dribbles, I think.
Now Hinman Mitchell picks up a foul, and Landry O'Brien is going to go to the line. Instead of the Lady Vikings shooting free throws, now the Grizzlies are going to be shooting free throws. So I need to erase those 2 circles I put down for Cadence Ball because she never shot them. So O'Brien now at the line, and she's 2 for 2 from the line. Now 3 for 3. She's probably going to be a pretty good free throw shooter. So I don't think
she's a good shooter.
I don't think she's one that we want to foul. She's in double digits now. 24-18. Lady Grizzlies lead by 6. Another free throw's good. Now they lead by 7. That's where we were at halftime. Cadence Ball gets it ahead to Heidi Schultz. We got a timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At the Vet Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. The Vet Center for Mental Health. Help for today, hope for tomorrow.
Welcome back to Labette County High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe. Lady Vikings trying to hang in there with the Lady Grizzlies that are 5-0 coming into this game. 3:49 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikings trail 25-18, 7-point game. Lady Vikings with the possession. Heidi Schultz, Calissa Kelly checked in at the timeout. Now Terry Draper with it. Gets it back to Cadence Ball. Cadence Ball, spin move, in trouble, and nearly lost it. And now I think they're going to call a jump ball. It should stay with the Lady Vikes. It's about the 5th jump ball of the quarter. Ball to inbounds, gets it into Draper. Draper.
Another shot clock issue. And that, we had some of that, up in Parsons, especially I think in the first game of the year.
Yep.
And it's an adjustment for everybody trying to implement a shot clock at the high school level.
Yep, it's a learning curve. Yeah, but when that happens, it makes you inbounds again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's tough. Lady Vikes
There
get
you
it
go.
clean. Now Robertson. Kelly underneath. No good. I thought it was a good look. Just a little bit off the mark. Now O'Brien. Quickly the other way. Gets it to Carnahan. Back to O'Brien. 3:15 to play, third quarter. Wide open is Carnahan. Missed it this time. Cadence Ball with the rebound, and now the Lady Vikes have it after it gets knocked out of bounds. 3:07 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes need to get it up front. Nope. Another turnover. Landry O'Brien in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Grizzlies twice. They're going to call foul on the floor, but it's going to be free throws no matter what. We're going to call a hold on Heidi Schultz. And that'll send Jaden Davis to the free throw line for 2 shots. 2:55 to play, third quarter. 25-18, Lady Vikes trail by 7. First free throw is good from Davis.
Yeah, they're 5 out of 5 this quarter, Tony. So
Yeah. They've only made 1 basket in this quarter. Second free throw rattles in. So most of their damage has been done by the free throw line. And now saved by Schultz. Up ahead to Robertson. Robertson puts up a shot, no good. Davis with the rebound. Now Carnahan with it. 2:40 and counting, third quarter. Carnahan. Near steal by Schultz, it is, nope. Lady Grizzlies get it. Now Cantrell to Carnahan. Now Davis down low, throws it up, no good. Rebound Baker. And now fight for the rebound, and now somehow Lady Grizzlies keep it. Now Davis knocks down a long 2. But Jaden Davis had no points until she made those free throws. Now she knocks down a basket. So now the biggest lead of the night, I believe, at 29-18. Now Robertson loses the handle, and she's out of bounds. Lady Vikes going to get.
Lady Vikes caught a break.
Definitely caught a break there.
Still in it, only down 9, Tony, but since the Lady Vikes have so many problems putting points on the board, it feels like more than that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough.
Got to get it in.
Michaela Farrell-Getman loses it. Now it squirts way across midcourt. Now Lady Vikes fighting for the ball. Wow, what a fight for the ball.
Great hustle by both teams.
They're going to get a foul called on the Lady Grizzlies, I believe. Jaden Davis is going to pick up the foul. So Alex Stoneberg is going to shoot free throws on our end. 29-18. So Stoneberger, sophomore, played a lot of minutes last year as a freshman. Missed her first free throw here. She had 1 basket in the second quarter, looking for her 3rd point here with this second free throw. O'Brien switching play. Second free throw is up and good. So Stoneberger makes it a 10-point game at 29-19. Minute and a half to play, third quarter. Carnahan with it. Gets it to Cantrell. Now O'Brien for a long 3, no good. And Lady Vikes get the rebound. Now steal by O'Brien, and she scores it. So Landry O'Brien stayed with it and stole it and scored it. So now the Lady Vikes trouble getting it in. Schultz
That's
with
a
it.
foul.
And she is fouled. So Heidi Schultz will go to the line. So Carnahan will pick up her second personal. Heidi Schultz to the free throw line. She had 2 free throws in the second quarter and missed them. This one is good. So Heidi Schultz gets her first point of the game. 31-20. Lady Vikes trail by 11. Second free throw short. And Cantrell with the rebound. Here comes O'Brien. O'Brien nearly lost a handle. Looked like a travel to me. And now it's going to stay with the Lady Grizzlies. 1:03 to play, third quarter. Terry Draper to join the Lady Vikes on the court again. Carnahan across the Cantrell. Keeley good, trying to get it down low, and now it's taken away. I'm going to call jump ball again. It's going to stay with the Lady Grizzlies. .55 seconds, and underneath is Keeley good with the basket. Her first points of the game. Now Stoneberger. Cadence ball for 3, in and out, no good. Alex Stoneberger, great offensive rebound. Now Terry Draper throws it up, no good. Fight for the ball, and they're going to get Heidi Schultz, I believe. A lot of hustle, though, for the Lady Vikes. Regardless of they're going to call a foul on Cadence ball, and that's going to be her second.
You know, turnovers even this quarter, 6-6, but LC's been just a little bit better from the field, and that's why they've been able to extend the lead.
First free throw from Amory Baker is no good. She was 1 for 2 in the second quarter. So she's going to have one more. 33-20. Second one's good. So 34-20. So Lady Vikes to inbounds. Edmund Mitchell back in the game. Basela Ray back in the game. Now Landry O'Brien steals it. And she's going to go straight to the rack and score it.
She's taken over by herself, Tony.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, me neither.
Robertson just needs to take off with that one. Now she gets it ahead to Sayla Ray. She loses it out of bounds. 16 seconds to go, third quarter. Starting to unravel a little bit here.
Yeah, this is all. It doesn't feel like it should be a 16-point game to me.
Yeah. Yeah, O'Brien's had a couple of steals and easy layups that kind of extended this lead for him. Now underneath the Baker. Missed the shot, but she's going to go to the line. The foul's going to be on Robertson with the foul. Now Baker, free throw is good. So 17-point lead now for the Lady Grizzlies. And that is the largest lead of the night. Second free throw, no good. Knocked out of bounds, going to go to Lady Vikes. 7 seconds to work with here. Cadence ball gets it ahead. Stoneberger. Lady Vikes, no shot.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of the situation.
Yep. So going into the fourth quarter, Lady Vikes trail 37-20. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Vikings basketball on V93.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Welcome back to Labette County High School. Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe, and we are ready for fourth quarter. Lady Vikes trail 37-20. Scott, if you told me before this game that, you know, we were inside of 20 points going to the fourth quarter, I'd be like,
yeah,
we're going to be happy with that.
I'm a little disappointed that they stretched it out as much as they did, because I really felt like the Lady Vikes played a decent third quarter, but the defense continues to hold the Grizzlies to 25% shooting. That's where they were at halftime. The difference, though, Lady Vikes only shooting 17.6% from the field. You're not going to win many games doing that.
You got to make some shots. Lady Vikes have had some second chance opportunities with the offensive rebounds, but it's just, the ball's just not going through the basket. Now Cadence Ball on the wing. She needs help. She goes all the way across Sayla Ray. Sayla baseline, no good on the floater. And now here comes Carnahan. 7:42 to play, fourth quarter. Landry O'Brien. She wants to drive, gets it down low. Yeah, that's just a tough matchup down with Baker down low. No matter who we have down there, whether it's Robertson or Cadence Ball, it's going to be a tough matchup. They definitely have a couple of bigger bodies down low than we do. Baker's first free throw is no good, but she'll have one more. Second free throw is good. And Robertson with it, gets it ahead to Sayla Ray. She's needing some help, kicks it back out to Hendon Mitchell. Now Robertson gets it to Ray. Ray looking to go to the basket. Robertson, nice offensive rebound, and she is fouled on the putback. So she will go to the line. I mean, if looking at the score by quarters for the Lady Vikes scored 9 in the first, only 3 in the second, but then they had 8 in the third. So as the free throw from Ayana Robertson goes down. Looking back on it, it's the second quarter that really hurt us.
Right.
Second free throw also good from Robertson. 38-22, Lady Vikes trail by 16. Yeah, it was just that third quarter that kind of hurt. Labette County almost doubled their score, went from 19 to 37. And fight for the rebound as Labette County missed the shot, and here comes the Lady Vikes. Robertson with it, nearly carried it. Now she's double teamed, needs some help. Get a timeout here by Coach Kroll. And they're just gonna stay here 30 seconds. We're gonna keep it here. 6:42 to play, fourth quarter, 38-22. Lady Vikes trail by 16, have the possession.
And Tony, we mentioned this at halftime about Lady Vikings have had turnover issues this year. We talked about, you know, take the first good shot. Now it's paramount the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah.
You know, down 16 to 6:42. If you have an open look, take it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, hopefully Coach Kroll is sensing what we're talking about here.
But I don't know, Tony, it just seems to me that the girls seem like a more cohesive unit tonight, more than I've seen the entire season so far.
I totally agree. And hopefully it only gets better from here.
Right.
Now Sayla gets it back to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell kicks it to Stoneberger. Good ball movement there. And now Sayla Ray. Hinman Mitchell needs to go to the left side there. Now they're wide open. It's Caden's ball. No good, but a rebound goes to Cantrell. I think Cadence might have bumped her, so that's going to be her fourth, I believe. So Cantrell to inbounds to O'Brien. 38-22. 6:15 and counting to go here in the ball game. Carnahan. Landry O'Brien. Missed shot. Rebound goes to Stoneberger. Good weave through the defense there by Stoneberger. Then it's finally knocked out of bounds by Carnahan. Lady Vikes maintained the possession. Baker checks back in for the Grizzlies. So now Stoneberger with it. Nice quick passes by Lady Vikes. Robertson comes up to the elbow. Now she's dropping back down. I think they're wanting to get it down there to Robertson.
Yep.
Just Baker's just all over her. Now Hinman Mitchell down the paint.
Nice move.
Nice move to score it. Braylon now with 8 points. This is definitely her best performance of the year. If that's on Sayla, she's done.
Got it on
Robertson. That's her second. That's the third team foul on the Lady Vikes here in the fourth quarter, so need to watch. Oh, stolen by Stoneberger. And she should have been fouled there. And now Sayla Ray gets it off the tip and makes it and is fouled. So Lady Vikes now get it back to within 12, 38-26. Sayla Ray with her first basket of the night. She'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-pointer here at the free throw line. Free throw is up, short. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Grizzlies. Yep, Lady Vikes may have fouled her to knock it out of bounds, but they did knock it out of bounds. Now Lady Vikes inbounds, nearly stolen. And now Sayla Ray with it. Stoneberger, 38-26, 5:12 to play, fourth quarter. Hinman Mitchell, bumped by Keeley Good. So O'Brien checks back in for Good. 5:08 to play, fourth quarter. Hinman Mitchell needs to get it in, gets it in the ball. All the way across to Stoneberger. Now handoff to Hinman Mitchell, now back to Cadence Ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 4:53 to play in the ball game. 38-26. Lady Vikes trail by 12. Wide open, Hinman Mitchell, she scores it. 10-point game, 38-28. Lady Vikes making a little move here. But now wide open on the other end is Avery Baker, and she scores an easy bucket. Lady Vikes trail by 12, 40-28. 4:23 and counting, fourth quarter. Stoneberger for three, looked good. And it's gonna be out of bounds, goes the Lady Vikes. Cadence Ball thought they were gonna whistle her for her fifth foul there. Called out of bounds off the Lady Grizzlies. So Cadence Ball to inbounds. Sayla was open for a second, but then Jaden Davis came screaming across and knocked it out of bounds. Hit one of the cheerleaders pretty hard.
Yes, it did. Fortunately, she's okay. She's just laughing about it.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes when you're hurt, you laugh.
That's true.
Oh man. Now Sayla Ray up top with it, nearing the 4-minute mark of the ball game. Cadence Ball is going to drive, and it is blocked by Cantrell. And now here it goes the other way. Landry O'Brien. And now Boss, a little spin move, no good, and layup made by Baker. Amory Baker now with a big second half. Baker has 5 in this quarter. She only had 1 at halftime. She has 8 for the game now. Lady Vikes with the possession, 42-28. Lady Vikes the inbounds. Sayla Ray gets it back to Hinman Mitchell quickly up to Cadence Ball. Knocked out of bounds by Jaden Davis.
Teams have each shot 21 times this half, Tony. Also turnovers even for the game at 21 apiece.
Wow.
So, you know, the stats are pretty close other than field goal percentage.
Yep, Lady Vikes trail by 14. Hinman Mitchell gets her pocket pick. And now here comes Landry O'Brien with the layup, and it's good. So 44-28 now. Lady Vikes trail by 16. And now a foul is called on the Lady Grizzlies. Lady Vikes 2 inbounds under their own basket. 44-28. Lady Vikes trail by 16. And nearly lost now. Hinman Mitchell scores it. Braylon now with 6 points here in the fourth quarter. She had 6 points before the fourth quarter, so now she's in double digits. Got a timeout on the floor. 44-30. Lady Vikes trail by 14. Let's take a 30-second break. You listen to Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Levette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Levette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to levettehealth.com.
High School, Tony Fuentes, Scott Marlowe, and we have 2 minutes and 51 seconds left of the girls contest. Lady Vikes are trailing 44-30. Lady Vikes came into this game 0-5. Lady Grizzlies come into the game 5-0. So Lady Vikes fighting hard, but it looks like Lady Grizzlies with this 14-point lead most likely going to hold on. And Carnahan with it. Now Cantrell. Carnahan. Goes at the Boss, back to Carnahan. Just quick passes around the perimeter here.
I think they were told to use some shot clock, Tony, the rest of the way.
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty good job of it. Now Baker underneath, and she scores it. So she's now in double digits. So now a steal, and now O'Brien is fouled by Sayla Ray, and Sayla might be done. Yeah, Sayla played a tough game. One of the fouls definitely wasn't hers. But she does foul out with 2:17 to play. If this would have been a 5-point game, Scott, I would say that was, could have been a difference maker.
Right.
Whenever they're up by 17, I don't think it's that big of a deal that obviously one of those fouls was not hers. sure when they go back and look at the tape, they'll laugh about it. So Heidi Schultz gets it ahead to Robertson. Robertson pulls up, no good. And now Lady Grizzlies with it. 2 minutes to play. Landry O'Brien gets it down low to Baker. Kicks it back out to Boss for a three. No good. Fighting for the rebound as Robertson gets it from the Vikings. Ayana Robertson pulls up and makes it. And they're going to count the basket.
You know, Tony, the final score is not going to be very close tonight.
Yeah.
But I think the Lady Vikings know now they can play a pretty good brand of basketball, and they can certainly hang with the Lady Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'm totally impressed with the way the Lady Vikes have showed up tonight. I'm not sure. That should have just been one shot.
Yeah, she made the basket. The basket was good, so they should have just been shooting one.
Lady Grizzlies got the rebound.
Should be Grizzlies ball. The shot was good.
Yeah, the free throw was missed, and
then
Lady Grizzlies the only one to grab the ball. Shouldn't be much discussion.
Yep.
So Landry O'Brien to inbounds. Lady Vikes coming with full court press. They'll get it into Baker. Now here comes O'Brien. Wow, she's quick. She gets it up the floor quick. And she dishes it off to Jaden Davis. Jaden Davis scores it. Landry O'Brien was just flying down the court. And Jaden Davis was just sitting there on the side, and everybody collapsed to O'Brien as she comes screaming down the court, and then she dishes it to Davis, and then Davis is fouled late, and she makes the basket. So Hinman Mitchell will foul out as well. The free throw up and good by Davis. But Jaden Davis 3 for 3 from the line. I think we got a timeout on the floor. Is that full?
Just like his, I think it was a full. Just like his dad, he wants to take all his
He's
timeouts.
use his timeouts. Yeah. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today, hope for tomorrow.
And we have 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this ladies contest. The Grizzlies lead 51-32. Cadence Ball, Alex Stoneberger, Heidi Schultz, all the way up to Robertson. She loses the handle. And now Cantrell with it. Minute 20. Boss with it. Gets it to Cantrell. 19-point lead for Lady Grizzlies. Jaden Davis back to O'Brien. Little floater, no good. Rebound, Calissa Kelly. Throws it ahead to Stoneberger. Stoneberger brings it back outside. Needs some help. She's going to get a count up. She lost it. Now under a minute. Aubrey Boss gets it ahead to Landry O'Brien. Now wide open is Cantrell. And That's Anna Cantrell's first points of the game in the last 40 seconds. So timeout on the floor. It's just gonna, we're just gonna keep it here. 44.1 to play. 53-32. So 21-point lead now for the Lady Grizzlies, and that's the biggest of the night. Lady Vikes fought hard, but the third quarter when the Lady Vikes scored 8, the Lady Grizzlies scored 18.
Yeah.
So they got outscored by 10 points in that third quarter. And they fought hard here in the fourth, and Lady Vikes have been outscored 16-12 here in the fourth quarter, but it's been close the whole fourth quarter, back and forth between the two. But the Lady Grizzlies with that third quarter, it's hard to overcome that 17-point advantage headed into the fourth quarter. So now a steal by the Grizzlies and a shot made by Aubrey Meyer, and that's her first basket. Now Robertson. The shot, Melissa Kelly tries to save it, and she falls out of bounds with it. I think they're going to save Labette County ball. 55-32, 12 seconds to play. The Labette Grizzlies are going to dribble this one out, I believe. 5 seconds. And your final score, Lady Grizzlies 55, Lady Vikings 32. Let's just take a 1-minute break and we'll come back and break down the Lady Vikes game. 1-minute break, Viking basketball, V93.
Passionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
The Lady Grizzlies leading scorer is Landry O'Brien with 19. Anne-Marie Baker with 10. Jaden Davis with 7. Madison Bevins with 5. Aubrey Meyer with 2. Aubrey Boss with 2. Anna Cantrell with 2. And Amelia Carnahan with 6. And leading the way for the Vikings, 2 players with 12 points. Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 12. Ayana Robertson with 12, 4 points from Sayla Ray, 3 points from Alex Stoneberger, and 1 point from Heidi Schultz. And Scott, it's just we just don't score enough points in a game yet to really be able to win a game. And at some point, I feel like we're going to break through. I mean, I see it now with Hinman Mitchell and Robertson with 12 apiece. We just need, I think, look back on the very first game of the year, Cadence Ball was a double-digit scorer. You know, we need to have a third or fourth double-digit scorer, and if we can get to that level, that's when we're going to get our first win.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, statistically, the game was actually very close, except for the field goal shooting. LC 19 of 56 for 34%, which isn't great, but it's not horrible. Lady Vikes only 10 out of 46, 21.7%.
Yeah.
And that's where the Lady Vikes will have to improve. You obviously can't shoot 21% and win a basketball game.
0 3-pointers made. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, when that 3-point shot, we're going to have to develop that at some point.
You know,
to try to run the score up.
I saw it on. I was watching one of the sports shows on ESPN or Fox or something, and they had an interesting stat. When the Chicago Bulls were having their big championship runs with Michael Jordan, they were either only making or attempting like 6 threes a game, and now teams are attempting like 44 threes. That's how much it's changed the game. And personally, I hate it. I've never liked the 3-point line, but that thing is worth 50% more points than a 2-point basket.
Yeah, I agree.
And so even if you shoot I mean, you're only shooting for the game 21%.
Yep.
So statistically and strategically, the Lady Vikings are going to have to start letting it fly from behind the 3-point line. And I'm not saying come down and just start chucking up a bunch of threes, but it has to become part of the offense.
Exactly. You're exactly right. So Lady Vikes fall this one, 55-32. Won't be back in action until January 7th. So this will be the last game for the Lady Vikes before the Christmas break. But we have the big matchup that we've been looking for, the boys' side, coming up. And what time are you wanting to break that one off, Scott?
Let's see. It just started. How about 10 after 8, Karen? If you can send it back to us at 10 after 8, we'll get going with the pregame for our boys' contest. This is Viking basketball on B93. I showed about 21% for the game, and I know you'd love to see that close to doubled.
Yep. I mean, now that we're breaking through presses,
yes,
we can spend some more time on. So it's about keeping things simple right now. I'd like Ayana getting the ball in the paint more, catching the ball in the paint more.
Yep.
I think that's a good way we scored. She leads scoring tonight. I think she's close.
She had 12, and Hinman Mitchell had 12.
Hinman Mitchell and getting Hinman Mitchell catches the ball well in the paint too.
Yeah.
But then getting Braylon and Selah attacking the rim,
Yeah.
Something we talked about at halftime especially, we need to take open shots. We need to take any open opportunity we can get right now,
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's more about, well, if you're open, you pass to the open girl, and if you're open, you shoot the open ball.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, one thing that coaches have told me over the years, one thing that should be constant is defense, because even if you're not shooting the ball well, you can always go back and shoot defense, or play defense rather. And I thought for a good chunk of the game, your defense was outstanding.
Yeah, when we win a game this year, I'm telling you, it's got to be because of our defense. Something my dad always says is, offense comes and goes, but defense has to be consistent.
Right. And Tony and I talked near the end of the broadcast. We thought it was, we missed a couple of games out in the Wichita area, the Towanda tournament, but out of the games we've seen, you guys just seem like a more cohesive unit tonight, and that's what you're a first-year head coach, and it's a process.
Yeah, it's a process.
And in a month, less than a month's time, they've made some pretty nice strides.
Well, thank you for that. That's why we put together on the back of our shirt. We're trying to find 5 girls at the same time who can play together.
So, I mean, I know 0-6 isn't where you want to be at the end of December, but honestly, I think you guys can feel good about some things going into the Christmas break.
I agree. I agree. That's what I wanted from it. Play hard, keep it simple. I'll take this game over the last two 100%.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, thanks for coming up and talking to us. Merry Christmas to you and yours, and we'll talk to you in 2025.
Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, Coach. That was Wes Kroll, head coach of the Lady Vikings. They come up short against an undefeated LCHS team, but Lady Vikes, man, for really 2.5 quarters, they were right there, and then some foul trouble and fatigue set in, and LC was able to pull away, but great effort by the Lady Vikings nonetheless. And now as we turn our attention to the boys contest, we won't be able to talk about it very long, and then I bet you we get the national anthem coming up, and I'm still waiting on the starting lineups, but we'll give those to you as we have a chance. Tony, statistically and looking at the common opponents, this should be a great game.
Yeah.
And one thing that was interesting, Independence came within a possession of Wichita Collegiate, and they blew out LC and Parsons, but LC beat Independence.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't make sense.
So LC beating Independence by 5, that makes a lot more sense to me than Indy only losing to Collegiate by 3 or 4 points.
Yeah.
So, that's how sports work. But looks like we're ready for the national anthem here at LCHS. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore. Parsons, Kansas.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back to Harrison Gymnasium, Labette County High School, getting very close to the start of our boys varsity contest. They're announcing the starting lineups over the public address. We'll go ahead and run down the starters as well. First for LCHS, they will go with 5'8" junior Keegan Bates, 6' sophomore Nolan Nash, 5'10" senior Briggs Knight, 6'1" junior Barrett Heston, and last but not least, 6'3" sophomore Tucker Rush. And then starting tonight for your Parsons Vikings, it will be 6' junior Jagger Quirin, 5'10" senior Dante Sawyer, coming off a 31-point performance against Fort Scott Tuesday night, 5'9" senior Connor Barkus, 6' senior Joe Keel, and 6'1" senior Demias Johnson. And Tony, the biggest guy on the floor for LC, at least in their starting lineup, the sophomore Tucker Rush. So I'll be real curious to see how he and Demias match up in the paint.
Definitely be interesting to see how he matches up with Demias. Demias has been playing so good, knock on wood, this year, especially in the home games that we've saw him play.
Yeah.
He's been super, super good. So Vikings 3-0 at home in all the games that we've covered. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out in some different uniforms here tonight.
Yeah, black uniforms for the Vikes. Those must be their travel uniforms.
I guess so. We have not seen them yet.
Black, some blue and gold trim. LC in their home white with the red and gold trim, and we're about ready for action. Jagger Quirin against Rush, and the Vikings win the opening tip. Sawyer will bring the ball into the front court, and it looks like the Grizzlies will open up in a straight man-to-man. Both teams 3-2, both teams 1-0 in the SEK. Sawyer gets it down to Johnson. He wants to power his way up, hit the backside of the backboard, got it back, and couldn't score. Wow. But he was able to back the sophomore down, so we'll keep an eye on that matchup as the game continues. Vikings have also opened up in a man-to-man. Nice drive at the other end. Shot no good off the glass. That was Knight. Couldn't get it to go down. Just underway. 7:20 to go in our opening quarter. Tied at 0. Sawyer to Keel. He goes baseline. Over to Barkus. He wants a three. It's just short, but an offensive rebound and put back by Jagger Quirin.
Yeah, that was a good putback by Quirin there.
Nicely done by the junior, and we're have our first basket of the game. 2-0, Vikes on top. Jump shot from about 15 goes down at the other end for Nolan Nash. 6' sophomore ties us up, 2 points apiece. Lob it in. They were trying to get it into Keel, and he let him a little bit too much. It's a turnover. Here comes Bates with it. Tonight. Cut off in the paint. Heston has it poked away, and last touch by Quirin. He'll stay with the Grizzlies. 6:35 to go in our opening quarter, tied at 2 points apiece. Briggs Knight Gets it in to Nash. Hands it off to Bates. He's also cut off. Pretty good man-to-man defense here in the opening minutes by the Vikes. Knight has it around the top of the key, guarded by Keel. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Knight with a guarded shot that will not go. Didn't even hit the rim. The Vikings have it. Sawyer quickly up ahead to Barkas, right back to Dante. He thought about the three, now back to Barkas. Barkas goes baseline, but he's cut off. He needs some help now. Gets it out to Johnson at the top of the key. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Oh, nice look underneath to Demias, and he scores off the glass. Give the assist to Dante Sawyer. It's 4-2 Vikings. 5:40 to go in our opening quarter. Bates with it. Hands off to Nash. Oh, nice move, but then he lost it. It's a steal. Quirin has it. He's going to try to take it all the way, and he missed the layup. Little bit out of control maybe, but somehow the Vikes pick up the loose ball, and scoring off the glass is Connor Barkas. Vikes up 6-2, 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Bad pass, it's a steal. Quirin has it, up ahead to Keel. He's got a layup, and it's good. 4 Vikings have scored here in the opening minutes, and they lead at 8-2, and they force the Grizzlies into an early timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Viking basketball on B93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Back live at Lebec County High School. Grizzlies have the ball, but it's the Vikings with an 8-2 lead. Jump shot, no good, but an offensive rebound by the Grizzlies, and then a foul in the paint. That's the first foul of the night on either team. Barrett Heston, the 6'1 junior, thought he might be getting free throws, but they're going to say the foul was on the floor. Keegan Bates to throw it in from the baseline. Gets it into Rush, the big guy. He powers up. Can't score, though. Hard to move Demias Johnson very far. Keel tipped away. It's a steal.
No.
Here come the Grizzlies. Heston with it. He challenges everybody. That should be an offensive foul, and it is. Great job. You know, Demias does so many things well, Tony, and that's one of them right there.
I think that's the 3rd charge he's taken in the last 2 games. That's a big moment because Barrett Heston's going to be one of their key players, and anytime you get a foul on the offensive side, that's big.
So here come the Vikings, leading 8-2, 4.5 to go in our opening quarter. Quirin with it around the top of the key, now off to Sawyer. He's going to go ahead and launch a 3. Got it.
Oh my goodness.
Picking up where he left off on Tuesday night. Vikings out to a quick start here, 11-2, 4:14 to go in quarter number 1. Bates trying to find a cutter to the basket. Heston kicks it in the corner for a 3, and it is good, knocking it down. Nolan Nash, he has all 5 points for the Grizzlies here in the first quarter. Quirin with it. Back out to Sawyer. Vikes lead by 6. Good look underneath to Largent, who just checked in, and he scores.
That's
big man to big man.
That's a mismatch there. They had Bates guarding down low, and yeah, that's a big mismatch, and Demias saw it right away.
6 field goals by 6 different players by the Vikings here in the first quarter, and now a foul on Sawyer.
Yeah, Vikings shooting 6 for 10 here in the early going, and 3 of the rebounds have been offensive rebounds, and 3 of the misses have been offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
So Vikings getting some good looks.
Bates to inbound, gets it to Rush. A short shot from the baseline goes down. Tucker Rush makes it 13-7. Vikes by 6. Connor Barkas with it. Cut off on the baseline to Largent, out to Johnson, fakes a three. He'll pull one from out there occasionally. Long three by Sawyer, a little bit short. He can hit from that deep, but that one was a little off to the right. Nolan Nash into the paint. Nice drive, kicks it off to Rush. He's got an easy one, and he scores. So back-to-back baskets by Rush, and just like that, the Grizzlies to within 4, 13-9. Vikes on top, 2:55 to go in quarter number 1.
I thought Demias was going to shoot that. He's got that range.
Yeah, he does. Keel with it at the free throw line, looking for help. Over to Barkus. Strong move on the baseline. He lays it in. I've been waiting for Connor to maybe get a little more aggressive on the offensive end, and he's done it here with 4 points in the first quarter, 15-9. Vikes by 6, 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Bates fighting hard, and a foul on the floor. I think they got Barkus.
Foul. That, man.
And that's his second.
That's a pretty touchy foul there.
That's tough because Coach Hauk likes to have Barkus on the floor for about 31 minutes a game. They're going to keep him out there with 2 fouls. It's Jason Smart on the floor now for the Vikes. Tough shot. Rolls off, no good. Great seal off and rebound by Largent. Here comes Quirin with it to Barkus. Oh, and what do we have? Offensive foul.
On Barkus?
And that is number 3.
Wow.
Wow, big, huge moment in this game. Barkus, the main ball handler and a great defender for the Vikings. And they didn't even get his sub in time. He's still out there with 3 fouls, Tony.
Yeah,
This is not good at all. 15-9, Vikes by 6. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Heston with it. Ball tipped away. Largent has it. Here comes Quirin into the front court. Vikes with a 6-point lead. Bad pass, and who's going to get it? I think it went off the Grizzlies. Oh, are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul on Sawyer.
Right.
I didn't see him push him. I disagree with that call, but all of a sudden some serious foul trouble for the Vikings with 1:48 in the first quarter. Dante Sawyer with 2, Connor Barkus with 3. And, Connor, really, you never see him in foul trouble.
No. I guess it's going to be free throws.
And that was the 5th foul on the Vikings, only 1 so far on the Grizzlies. And I tell you, you feel in the opening quarter here that the Vikings are definitely the better team so far, but with their best ball handler, best defender, and best three-point shooter on the bench, look out.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Carson Lamb at the line. First one is good, second one also good. And he heads to the bench, and he will be replaced by Maddox Dewey, a 5'9 junior. 15-11, Vikes by 4. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Jason Smart on the far side. Now to Demias. Vikings are going to have to work around some foul trouble the entire night. Jason Smart looks to drive, loses it, gets it back, needs help. Powers up, he scores. Nicely done by Jason Smart. 7 players have scored for the Vikings in the opening quarter, and they lead at 16-11. Heston with it, guarded out top by Quirin. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Vikes lead by 5. Bates, nice drive, got his man in the air. Oh, he missed the layup though. There's Rush, the offensive board. He can't score. And then a reach in and a foul on Keegan Bates, his first and the team's second.
Wow.
Here comes Joe Keel with it. Into the front court. Minute to go in the first quarter. Vikes leading 16-11. Quirin on the left wing. Finds Demias in great position underneath. And unfortunately, he's fouled before he could make the shot. And he was on the floor, so it'll be, Vikes will just take it out underneath. Foul was on Tucker Rush, his first and the team's third.
I'd keep giving it right back to
Yes,
Demias.
I would too. Especially with Rush going to the bench. That's going to be a huge mismatch if they can get it to him. Nobody can. They tried to, and I think it hit the underside of the backboard. But I think it was tipped by the Grizzlies, so it should stay with the Vikings. But yeah, they're definitely going to try to pound it down to Demias. Also, Largent has a size advantage on his man as well.
Exactly, yep.
52 seconds to go in quarter number one. Vikes with the ball, a 17-11 lead. They get it into Quirin. He drives, reverses direction, and scores. Quirin showing some athleticism. He has 4 points. 19-11, Vikes by 8. Here comes Nash. He's had a good first quarter. Kicks it off to Dewey. 37 seconds to go. Here's a Knight fake to 3. Now pulls up from 14 and can't get the roll. Nice rebound by Demias, and the Vikings can hold for one shot, and that is exactly what Coach Houck is telling his team to do. Grizzlies will get the first possession of the second quarter. 15 seconds in the quarter. Vikes lead 19-11. Looking for a double-digit lead here at the end of the first quarter. 8 seconds. Quirin. They tried to get it inside, and it's a steal. Grizzlies have 2 seconds. Will they get a shot off? They do from half court, and it's no good. And we have reached the end of quarter number one. With your score, Parsons 19, LC 11. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Viking basketball on B93.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Scott Marlowe, Tony Fuentes with you. Karen Hardesty taking care of things for us back in the KLKC studios. 19-11, Vikes on top as we get ready for quarter number two. Grizzlies have the opening possession here. Big story in the first quarter, just the foul trouble for the Vikings. 2 on Sawyer and 3 on Connor Barkas. Boy, nice drive. Oh, and then Quirin, I thought he got all ball, but I had a guy partially in my way, and they're going to call a foul on Quirin, his first, and the team's first in the quarter. The Grizzlies inbounding underneath their basket. Bad pass, and it's a steal. The Vikes have it. Smart with it. Now over to Demias.
Oh.
Tried to get it up ahead to Largent, and he was there for the layup, but it went right through his hands.
So close. Vikings shot 56% first quarter. The Grizzlies 33%. That's pretty much the difference.
Again, 7 guys scored in the first quarter for the Vikes. That's just incredible. Knight with it for the Grizzlies. Hands off to Heston. Being guarded closely by Quirin. Vikes staying in their man-to-man defense. Heston kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer up, off the mark, no good. Vikes continue to rebound pretty well. Quirin with it. Vikes look for a double-digit lead on this trip. Demias to Smart. Good look underneath to Largent. Got his man in the air, and he scores easily. 21-11. Vikes by 10. 7 minutes to go in the first half. These teams again with identical records, 3-2 and also 1-0 in the SEK for both squads. Knight working on Keel, gets around him and scores off the glass. Nice drive by Briggs Knight. Gets his first basket of the evening. Back to an 8-point lead for Parsons, 21-13, 6:40 to go. And ball tipped out of bounds off Knight. It'll stay with the Vikes. Bates into the lineup. Tucker Rush, 6'3" sophomore, in the paint there for the Grizzlies. He's really the only inside presence they have, but he's going to be challenged anyway by Demias Johnson, and once again, he's fouled on the floor. That's number 2 on Rush, and I have a feeling that's one guy that the Grizzlies don't want in foul trouble, because then Demias and Largent could just really go to town in the paint if Rush has to sit out for an extended period. With those 2 fouls, Sawyer back out on the floor for the Vikings now. Queern with it on the far side of the court. Sawyer looking to drive. Now to Johnson on the baseline. Right back to Sawyer. Dangerous pass. It went out of bounds off Smart. 6:23 to go in the first half. Vikes lead at 21-13. Knight bringing it into the front court for the Grizzlies. Picked up by Keel. Again, Connor Barkus may be done for the half. He picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. Bates to Heston. Tough turnaround shot is short, rebounded by Keel. To Querin. Now to Demias. Oh, look who's open. Oh, now we had a whistle, and I don't know why. Did somebody call a timeout?
They called timeout.
Sawyer was wide open from about, 22 feet out, and he just drained it. But for some reason, the Vikings called a timeout. I'm not sure what that was all about, Tony.
I'm not sure either.
So anyway, 21-13. Vikes could be up 24-13 right now if that shot had counted. But be that as it may, they lead by 8, 5:58 to go in the first half. And Tony, my only concern at this point is that foul trouble with Barkus and Sawyer. Otherwise, I think the Vikings look like the better team.
100%. I don't think they have an answer for Demias down low. So Rush picked up 2 quick fouls. Both of them, he's fouled him before he even got the shot off.
Right.
So if he continues to do that, he's going to foul out. So I think they just need to keep feeding Demias down low.
And they won't be able. Yep, Demias, I thought they were going to put him on the bench, but he's trotting out there now. So it'll be Johnson, Keel, Sawyer, Smart, and Queern out on the floor for the Vikes. Queern loses his dribble, gets it back, but he needs some help. And they didn't get enough help, and it's a steal. Layup missed at the other end. That should have been a foul at some point. Vikings caught a break. Keel with it to Johnson. 2 dribbles, wants to hand it off to Queern, couldn't get it to him. Now Queern into the paint, gets around his man, and scores. Queern with a good first half. He now has 6 points, back to a 10-point lead for the Vikes, 23-13, 5:20 to go. Wide open for a 3 at the other end. Knight short. Well, Vikes should have had that rebound. They lost it. Tough shot in the paint. Goes down for Heston. That is his first basket of the night. So missed opportunity there for the Vikes because they had the rebound. 23-15, Vikes by 8. Demias to Smart. He goes baseline, loses it out of bounds. I thought he got bumped, but it's just going to be a turnover. Here comes Large, and he's going to give Demias Johnson break. Also Shaw up off the bench, and he will replace Jason Smart.
Vikings had 3 turnovers in the first quarter, already have 4, and there's still 5 minutes left to go in the second.
I think a lot of that has to do with Connor Barkus sitting on the bench. He's their main ball handler, and had an iffy foul on him, to say the least, back in the first quarter. That has the Vikings in this predicament. Still leading by 8, though, 23-15, 4:40 to go. Looks like the Vikes have gone to their zone for the first time. See how the Grizzlies attack it. 10 on the shot clock. Knight looking to penetrate, and the ball tipped away. The Vikes have it. They force a turnover. They've had a lot of success with that zone in the early part of the year. And then a foul. I can't believe they just called an offensive foul on Dante Sawyer. Did that look like an offensive foul at all? I didn't see anybody even take the charge. His second foul was a phantom foul, and that third one basically was too. There was some contact, but I felt like the defender caused it. And here again, we're far away from that particular basket. so I don't want to be too hard on the officials, but my goodness, Sawyer and Barkus with 3 fouls apiece, and that is going to be a huge storyline the rest of the way. Vikes will stay in a zone now, leading by 8. Coach Houck having a lot to talk about with the official that's closest to him. 15 on the shot clock as the Grizzlies try to solve this zone with a long 3. It's no good. A nice rebound by DeMias. Great outlet to Shaw. Oh, he pulls up from 15. I don't think that's the shot that Coach Houck wanted. No passes there other than the outlet pass. Heston pulls up from 14. His jump shot spins out. 2 Vikes fight for the rebound. Johnson has it. Vikes need to have a good possession here. They lead by 8, 3:35 to go in the half. DeMias wants the 3, no good. Largent with the offensive board, the putback, and he's fouled. Vikings just quite a bit bigger than the Grizzlies, and they are taking advantage of it. Largent now with 6 points. Quirin into the lineup, replacing Jason Smart. And then Maddox Dewey into the lineup for the Grizzlies, also Carson Lamb. So despite the foul trouble, which is extensive, 3 on Sawyer, 3 on Barkus, the Vikes lead by 10, 25-15. Largent's free throw is short. Great offensive rebound by Quirin, and the Vikes will reset. DeMias, bounce pass to Largent. Fouled from behind, no call. Gets the ball back. DeMias, he's cut off on the baseline. Then a bad pass. Great anticipation by Bates. Gets fouled hard at the other end. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouled by Keel. By my count, that is Keel's just his first. You know, Tony, I thought these rosters would be a lot more even than what I'm seeing so far. And I hate to keep harping on it, but if it wasn't for the foul trouble, this game could have been a blowout by halftime from what I've seen so far.
You are correct. Yeah, it's definitely not having Sawyer on the floor is definitely one of our weapons to run that score up quickly.
Right. Bates' free throw was good. 5'8" junior will have one more. Puts it up, and it is also good. So 25-17, Vikes by 8. A little over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Quirin with it on the right wing. Spin move, cut off, out to Largent. Largent with a few dribbles, out to Keel. Keel running the point, gets it over to Quirin. Grizzlies in a man-to-man. Oh, bad pass, but was it touched by the Grizzlies? They say it was not. It's a turnover.
It's 6 turnovers in this quarter.
25-17, Vikes by 8, 2:43 to go in the first half. Bates into the front court. Vikes will stay in the zone. They're probably going to play a lot of zone the rest of the way, unless the Grizzlies get hot from the outside. Dewey with it in the corner. Colton Weil on the floor for the first time tonight. He has the ball right now, goes behind his back, gives it off to Bates. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Heston wanted to shoot, but he had a hand in his face. 3 seconds and a traveling violation out top. Great defense by the Vikings. Tony, that zone has given more than the Grizzlies fits this year.
Every time we went to it, it's given the team fits. But then after a while, if we stay in it, then they're able to attack. It's just, at first glance, it's been good for us.
Keel on the left wing. Vikes with the ball in an 8-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Skip pass. Tipped out of bounds by the Grizzlies. Watch the Grizzlies reset here. I was watching the Vikings offensive set. The Grizzlies may have switched to a zone as well. Now we have another timeout on the floor. Minute 59 to go in the first half. Vikes lead at 25-17. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on B93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Rivalry matchup between the Vikings and the Grizzlies. Vikings leading at 25-17. The Vikings get the ball inbounded. Minute 55 to go in the half. Shaw almost took steps. Off to Quirin. He looks to drive. Lost it. It's a turnover. Here come the Grizzlies. Nice bounce pass up ahead to Bates, and he couldn't finish. That was nice defense. I think it might have been Keel that got a hand on the ball. And now a steal in the backcourt. And the layup goes down for Bates. This is as close as the Grizzlies have been in a while. Parsons leads at 25-19, minute and a half to go in the first half. If you're joining us late, some major foul trouble for the Vikings. Another turnover and a layup at the other end goes down for Heston right now. All the momentum with the Grizzlies. 25-21, Vikes by 4, minute 10 to go in the half. Vikes out of sorts right now. They need a basket on this trip. Long three by Quirin. No good, and rebounded by Heston. Everything going the Grizzlies' way here in the last 90 seconds. Another three-pointer. In and out, no good. Big moment right there. And then a near foul, but no call. Vikings still have possession. Three at the other end by Keel is short. Vikes are out of sorts right now. They've actually controlled this half, but you wouldn't know it by the scoreboard. They only lead by 4, 25-21. Lamb with it. Down to Heston. Poked away. Somehow the Grizzlies ended up with it, but the layup missed. Demias has it. Now the Vikings can hold for the last shot. And they should also get the first possession of the second half. So they need a score right here. Keel with it with 10 seconds. 25-21. Vikes had a double-digit lead just a couple of minutes ago. 5 seconds. Keel to Johnson for three. Off the mark, no good, and halftime is here with your score. Parsons 25, Grizzlies 21. We will be back with the Eye Care Associate halftime show after this 3-minute commercial break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today. Hope for tomorrow.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Up threes. They were 3 for 5 in the quarter, which is pretty good, but only 5 shots. They had 9 turnovers in the second quarter. So the difference is the turnovers.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 12 turnovers to their 5, and I mean, obviously we're out rebounding them because they're getting more shots at the basket.
Yeah.
We out rebound them 19-9.
Okay.
But I mean, we're shooting 52%, they're shooting 32%. But we're not seeing that on the scoreboard because we're not getting the shot attempts because we're turning the ball over.
Yeah, that shows you what happens when your primary ball handler gets 3 first quarter fouls.
Yep.
And I tell you that one thing, if you like balanced scoring, you will like tonight's game. 13 guys have scored in the first half, nobody with more than 6 points. Leading the way for the Grizzlies, Nolan Nash with 5, 4 points apiece for Rush, Heston, and Bates, and then 2 points apiece for Knight and Carson Lamb. Leading the way for the Vikings, it's Jagger Quirin and Connor Largent with 6 points apiece. 3 points for Dante Sawyer. Again, he's in major foul trouble with 3 fouls. Jason Smart, 2 points. Connor Barkus, 4. And 2 points apiece for Joe Keel and Demias Johnson. I'm surprised Demias didn't have a bigger first half, Tony, on the offensive end, because
I am too.
He, I think it will be a big. I think we're going to see him get the ball a lot in the paint in the third quarter, and I'll be curious to see if Barkus and Sawyer both start in the second half.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if either one of those guys picks up an early fourth,
it could be.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it could be an early exit for either one of them. So usually, I mean, like you said earlier, Barkus doesn't usually get in foul trouble.
No, this is very unusual.
So I have never really seen him with fouls. And Sawyer, though, usually if he gets that third, he can usually keep his cool and play well and not foul to pick up that fourth. And so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I hope they can both play some here in the third quarter and get to the fourth quarter without committing that fourth foul.
You know, I think I've used this analogy a lot over the years. anybody who follows Viking basketball remembers the unfortunate knee injury to Derek Williams several years ago in the first game of sub-state.
Yeah.
Vikings probably the most talented team in the state that year, and they lost in the first round of the state tournament. They just look like a completely different team, you know, when you take their all-state point guard off the floor. And then it's a similar situation. Connor Barkus doesn't show up a lot statistically, but you see how important he is to the team as soon as he has to go to the bench for an entire quarter. What did you say, 9 turnovers?
9 turnovers.
Yeah, so huge difference. And so the Vikings, one way or another, if Dante and Connor both have to sit big chunks of minutes in the second half, they're going to have to figure out a way to get points on the board. Basically, I think they'll be okay defensively. I mean, 11 points by LCHS in the first quarter and 10 in the second quarter. You know, so I feel pretty confident that we'll hold them under 50 tonight. 100%. And so, you know, if the Vikings can just match the 25 points that they put on the board in the first half, they have a good chance to get out of here with a win. But there's nothing that makes me much more nervous than foul trouble to a couple of key starters.
Yeah, we've seen that over the years. You know, it can hobble you.
Yeah.
I mean, big time. I mean, you can try to gamble and leave them out on the floor, but once they pick up that fourth, then you know they're saddled till the fourth quarter usually. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see how much they play here in the third quarter and if they pick up that fourth.
Yeah. 25-21 is your halftime score. We will take a 1-minute break and be back with the second half. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore. Parsons, Kansas.
Back live at Harrison Gymnasium, LCHS. 25-21, Vikes lead at the break, getting close to the start of the second quarter. Tony, I think Barkus is going to be out there. I saw him jumping rope over here on the sidelines, trying to get loose, trying to get warmed up. He hasn't moved a whole lot since he picked up that third foul. And even for a 17, 18-year-old, you sit too long after going hard like that, you can stiffen up pretty good. So I have a feeling that I think he and Sawyer are probably both going to be out there on the floor. And I think that's what, I can't read his lips, but I think assistant coach Eric Lyons was telling both of them, remember, you have 3 fouls. You cannot get a quick fourth one.
Exactly. Yep. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it.
And they will be. It'll be the starting 5 for the Vikes. Johnson, Barkus, Keel, Quirin, and Sawyer. Vikes have the first possession. We're underway in the third quarter. Vikes leading at 25-21. Vikes had a couple of double-digit leads. Oh, here's a quick 3 off the mark by Sawyer. And here come the Grizzlies. Chance to get this down to a 1-possession game. Good look in the paint. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Quirin. And here come the Vikings with it. The ball can just start falling through the basket here. I think the Vikings can get stops on the defensive end. There's a 3-pointer that goes down for Dante Sawyer. He now has 6 points, and the Vikes lead by 7, 28-21. Nolan Nash out top to Bates. Guarded by Barkus. Barkus has got to be careful with those 3 fouls. Oh, good look underneath to Rush, and he scores. Demias gambled, went for the steal, and didn't get it. Rush now with 6 points, back to a 5-point lead for the Vikes at 28-23. 6:55 to go in quarter number 3. Sawyer thought about a 3, now pulls up from about 16. Looked like he lost control of it. It was pretty flat. Great save by Barkus. Sawyer finds Quirin in the corner for a 3. No good. Barkus fighting hard, but he's got to be careful with those 3 fouls, so he backs off. Bates at the other end. Tough shot. Won't go, and the Vikes have it. Quirin quickly up ahead to Sawyer. Will he challenge the bigger man? Reverse layup, no good, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, but you know, I talked about Barkus doing things that don't show up on the stat sheet. The way he saved that possession, that was incredible hustle.
Yeah, great jumping out of bounds and curling it all the way back to save it.
2 free throws for Sawyer, got the first one to go. 7 points. So he's not going to match the 31 that he had against Fort Scott, but if you're joining us late, he sat out virtually the entire second quarter with foul trouble. Second free throw is also good. Jason Smart quickly off the bench. He will replace Sawyer. 30-23, and it's going to be interesting to watch Coach Houck manage his foul trouble in the second half.
Well, you get Sawyer in for a few minutes, and he scores 5 points.
Yep. 7-point lead for Parsons, 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Knight on the right wing gets a high screen. Rush rolled to the basket, but they couldn't get it to him. Bates. Looks like he took steps. Sure enough, traveling violation on Keegan Bates. Well, that was a short break for Sawyer. It's like Coach Houck said, you know what, I don't want him to pick up.
Defense,
didn't want him to pick up a foul on the defensive end. So now here comes Sawyer again into the front court. Vikes lead by 7, 30-23, 6 minutes to go in the quarter. And ball tipped away. Vikes saved the possession. Johnson finds Sawyer going to the basket, and he scores off the glass. He's just an offensive machine, and he's in double figures now with 10. 32-23, Vikes by 9. Heston gets around his man, little floater in the lane, partially blocked, and the Vikings have it. Quirin into the front court. Out to Keel. Keel thought about a 15-footer. Now he needs help. Finds Barkus on the far side. Out top to Sawyer. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Sawyer looking to make something happen. Loses it. Long 3 by Demias off the back iron. No good, but a long rebound. They should reset the shot clock, and they do. There's a foul, no call. Demias in the corner, guarded by Rush. Needs help. Dribbles out of trouble. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Vikes lead 32-23, trying to get back to a double-digit lead. They had a couple of those back in the first half. Great hustle, a near steal, and it is a steal for the Grizzlies. And then great hustle by Barkus to get a steal at the other end. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Vikes still lead 32-23. Keel looking to drive. Quirin wanted the 3, but he lost control of it, so instead he drives and scores. Boy, when the starting 5 is out there, Tony.
They look good.
The Vikings look like the superior team. 11-point lead. Nice spin move in the paint. Shot goes down for Nolan Nash. He leads the way for the Grizzlies with 7 points. 34-25, Vikes by 9. Nice drive on the baseline by Keel, and he scores. He has 4 points. 11-point lead for the Vikes. Quickly at the other end, Nash. Little floater goes down. Nash with 9 points, trying to keep the Grizzlies close. 36-27, Vikes by 9, 3:50 to go in quarter number 3. Sawyer gets a high screen, looks to drive, gets around everybody, and lays it in. Grizzlies were a little bit late with their defensive rotation. Vikes back up by 11. Rush, tough shot, got it. 17-footer from the baseline. Rush now with 8 points. Both teams heating up from the field here in the third quarter. 38-29, Vikes leading by 9. 3:20 to go in quarter number 3. Barkus right in front of the bench, out to Demias. Demias to Sawyer. He drives again. A little floater. Will he get the roll? Not this time. Oh, he's got to be careful with the reach. That could have been the 4th foul. Nola Nash drives against everybody, but he missed the layup this time. Quick outlet to Sawyer. It'll be one-on-one at the other end. Goes up. No foul called. Ball loose. Out of bounds off the Vikings. Coach Houck not pleased with that turn of events. Jason Smart back into the Viking lineup. Connor Largent checking in. Sawyer and Johnson head to the bench. 38-29, Vikes lead by 9 points. 2:51 to go in quarter number 3. Vikes led at halftime, 25-21. Bates in the front court, gets it over to Nash. Lamb is checked into the Grizzly lineup. Knight at the top of the key. Vikes have gone back to a zone. Grizzlies have not had a whole lot of success against it. There's a 3-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Barkas. Connor into the front court with a head full of steam. Great pass to Largent. He scores and he's fouled. Largent now with 8 points, and give the assist to Connor Barkas.
That was a big bucket there. Back to double-digit lead.
40-29 is your score. Vikes by 11, 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Coach Houck doing a nice job working around some serious foul trouble. Connor Barkas picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. Dante Sawyer picked up his 3rd foul early in quarter number 2. Largent puts up the free throw, couldn't get the roll, and the Grizzlies come down with the rebound. At the other end, Bates to Nash, thought about a 3. Nice penetration, blocked. Oh, that looked clean, but 2 free throws coming. Keel with his 2nd. I believe that is only the team's 1st here in the third quarter. First free throw, short. Nash has done some good things for the Grizzlies tonight, and I believe he's their leading scorer, sure enough, with 9 points. Demias Johnson back into the lineup, replacing Smart. Nash with 1 more free throw, trying to get the Grizzlies to within 10. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Largent. Quern will bring it into the front court for the Vikings. 11-point lead for Parsons. Quern picks up his dribble. Now he's needing some help. Finds Sawyer, fade away in the paint. Short, no good. Rebounded by Heston. They're going to possibly have numbers at the other end. Now Bates cut off on the baseline, gets it out to Knight. Heston with a guarded 3. No. Short and rebounded by Keel. Vikes continue to do a good job on the glass tonight. Sawyer lost it, and it went off the Grizzlies.
Yeah, unofficially 27-15 on the boards.
Wow. Vikings have done a nice job on the glass all year, and this is really the first time they've played a team that is smaller than they are, so they are really taking it to the Grizzlies on the glass. Keel picks up his dribble. Nice look down to Johnson. He powers his way up and scores. It seems to me, Tony, that should be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's the first time they've done it here in the third quarter.
42-29, Vikes by 13, minute 25 to go in the third quarter. Bates to Heston for a 3 from the right wing, got it. Heston with a 3-pointer, he has 7 points. Gets it back to a 10-point lead for the Vikes at 42-32. You know, Coach Houck would love to at least have that 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Vikes have slowing up the pace a little bit here. Quern in front of the Viking bench.
He can go baseline.
Cut off. Needs a little bit of help. Poked away, and the Vikes will keep it. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 53 seconds in the third quarter. Tucker Rush checks in. He's wearing it's like one black shoe, one white shoe. Vikes get it into Johnson, right back to Sawyer. Tough shot in the paint. It won't go, but I think he's going to get 2 free throws out of it.
I'll take him at the free throw line any day of the
Yeah,
week.
absolutely.
Twice on Sunday.
Carson Lamb picks up his first personal.
Oh.
Free throw spins out.
Shouldn't have talked him up. He missed it. That usually happens.
Sawyer, the leading scorer with 12 points. I don't want to jinx him, but it's been a long time since I've seen him miss 2 free throws in a row, so we'll see if he can knock this one down. If he does, Smart will be checking in. Got the roll on that one. Wasn't clean, but it'll count.
Yep. Sawyer, hopefully, unless they get another possession here, he might come back in for that last offensive possession.
So 10 points in this quarter for Dante Sawyer. Vikes lead at 43-32. Boy, that could have been a violation on the Grizzlies. No call. Vikes in their zone. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Oh, a great drive by Heston. He's a good athlete. And he now has 9 points. 9-point lead for the Vikes. They can hold for the final shot here of the quarter. Grizzlies will get the first possession. Now the Vikes throw up an air ball, though, for some reason. And now a layup at the other end should go down for Knight, and it does. Wow. Quite a turn of events here. And a steal with 10 seconds to go. Bates with it. 7 seconds. Huge play here. A three-pointer goes up. Good! What a finish to the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
Wow.
The Vikes were in control, Tony. They had a double-digit lead, and instead we're right back where we were at halftime with the Vikes only leading by 4, 43-39. Couple of mental miscues to end the quarter, and the Grizzlies right back in it. We will be back for the fourth quarter in 30 seconds. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at Labette.
Third quarter, Vikes, I believe, were up 9 and had possession with a chance to have the double-digit lead, and then for some reason they forced a shot when they didn't need to, led to a layup, and then the Grizzlies got a steal and a three-pointer. Now they try a three to start the quarter. Got it! This is a one-point ball game as Lamb knocks it down, 43-42, and then a shove-off. That's going to be an offensive foul on Sawyer, his fourth. The wheels have fallen off for the Vikings, and Tony, no reason for it. No reason for it at all.
Unbelievable.
8-0 run for the Grizzlies. An easy layup and then a three-pointer to essentially end the third quarter and a three-pointer to start the fourth quarter. The Vikings were in complete control of this game with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter and now 7:38 to go in the game, and the Grizzlies can take the lead on this trip. Vikings in their zone. Their best offensive player on the bench with 4 fouls. Layup missed, but Rush with the offensive board. Goes up. Can't score, but he's fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Vikings have to figure out a way to weather the storm. They have been the better team, quite honestly, by far
100%.
tonight, and they only lead by 1.
Wow.
Rush with 8 points. His first trip to the line, in and out, no good. He'll have another chance to tie it up right here. Yeah, and that we've complained about a couple of the calls the officials have made tonight, but that fourth foul on Sawyer was correct. He pushed off. Free throw goes down for Rush. Believe it or not, we are tied at 43 points apiece. 9-0 run for the Grizzlies. Vikings need a basket. Grizzlies have switched to a zone. The big man rush controlling the middle. And they can go with this zone, especially with Sawyer on the bench. They kick it out to Queer, and he tries the three. It's good. Huge shot by the junior. He has 11 points. Vikes lead by 3, 46-43. Nash with it. Good look to rush, but it's poked away. Will stay with the Grizzlies. Coach Hout calls out the defense that he wants. Bates to throw it in from the baseline. Looking for a cutter to the basket, gets it out top to Knight. Cut off around the free throw line, hands off to Bates. Nash blocked from behind, and they're going to get a foul on Largent, and 2 free throws coming for Nash. Largent's first, but already the team's third here in the fourth quarter with 6:39 to go in the game. Nash's free throw is good. (46-44), Vikes only by 2, 6:39 to go in our ball game. Second free throw, also good. Timeout on the floor. Parsons 46, LC 45. It was a full timeout, so we'll step away for a 30-second commercial break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on B93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Back live at LCHS, 46-45, Vikings leading by only 1, 6:39 to go in the game. Tony, remember at halftime I said I felt very confident that the Vikings would hold the Grizzlies to under 50, and then the Vikings, you could almost say, gifted them 8 points.
Yeah, it was bad.
There at the end of the third quarter and the very start of the fourth quarter, the Vikings, with really just about that 30-second stretch, have dominated the game, and here we are in a 1-point contest, and the Grizzlies are going to pick up full court. Dante Sawyer still on the bench with 4 fouls. Vikings break the press easily, and the Grizzlies will fall back into their zone. 46-45, Vikes lead by 1, 6:25 to go in our ball game. Queering for another 3, off the mark, no good. Grizzlies have it, and they have a chance for possibly their first lead of the night, and I think they just threw it away, or was it touched by Keel? They, may have one official overruling the other one. I thought it went off the Grizzlies, but again, we're so far away from the action, hard to say. But that's
ball.
Nice job of officiating there to make sure they got it right.
I think it hit the Parsons guy, then the Grizzly guy,